In the vibrant city of Nairobi, amidst the fast-paced streets, the hum of daily life, and the bustle of the market vendors, there lived a woman named Amina Mwangi. Amina was a 34-year-old woman who had once been known for her unshakable determination, bright smile, and boundless energy. Born and raised in the heart of Kenya's capital, she had always carried the dreams of her family and herself. She was proud of her upbringing, proud of her roots, and proud of the woman she had become. But life, it seemed, had a different plan for her. Amina worked as an office administrator in one of the city's fast-growing technology firms. She was good at her job, sharp and meticulous, earning the respect of her colleagues and supervisors. But despite her success, Amina felt the burden of expectations, not just from her work but from her family as well. Her parents, especially her mother, always reminded her of the sacrifices they had made for her to receive a good education, and that pressure weighed heavily on her heart. Her story began like many others. It was an evening after a long week at the office when Amina's colleague, Grace, invited her to join her for a night out. They were going to a popular lounge in Westlands, a place known for its music, drinks, and most importantly, its nearby gambling spot. Grace had been telling Amina about the thrill of the games, mostly slot machines and card tables, where you could win a little extra money while enjoying a fun night out. Amina was hesitant at first, but Grace's insistence wore her down. "You work so hard, Amina. You deserve to relax and unwind," Grace had said with a smile. That night, as they walked into the brightly lit casino, Amina felt a wave of excitement mixed with apprehension. She had heard stories of people losing everything to gambling, but she didn't think it could happen to her. It would just be for fun, a break from the daily grind. At first, it was all light-hearted. Amina put a few hundred shillings into a slot machine and pulled the lever. The machine lit up, and a few coins spilled out, a modest win. She laughed, feeling the rush, a sense of victory. The sound of coins clinking against metal filled her ears, and for the first time in weeks, she felt free. Grace cheered beside her, encouraging her to try her luck again. The excitement was contagious. They played a few more rounds, drank, laughed, and enjoyed the night. But as the hours passed, the wins turned into losses. Amina found herself betting more than she could afford, trying to win back what she had lost. First it was small amounts, then it escalated. The more she played, the more she wanted to win. Each bet felt like a chance to escape the overwhelming pressure of life, her unspoken fears of failing her family, and the anxiety of her daily struggles. She was chasing something, anything, to take away the feelings of inadequacy that had always haunted her. That night, Amina lost a significant amount of money. Her heart sank when she realized how much she had spent. But what made it worse was the nagging feeling that she couldn't stop. She wanted to get her money back, to fix the mistake she had made. The game had become an obsession, an endless loop of hope and disappointment. Over the next few weeks, Amina found herself at the casino more and more frequently, convinced that her next big win was just around the corner. Each loss weighed heavier on her, but the thought of winning it all back kept her coming. She started dipping into her savings, telling herself it was temporary, that she could recover. But the losses kept piling up. She borrowed money from friends, from family, from anyone who would lend her a hand. The shame grew, but so did the addiction. At the same time, Amina found herself reaching for cigarettes. She had never been a smoker, but the stress of her gambling habit pushed her to find another escape. The cigarettes were a small comfort, a temporary release from the anxiety that churned in her stomach. She found herself lighting up during lunch breaks after work, sometimes in the middle of the night when the cravings for a cigarette were stronger than the guilt. Her health began to suffer. The constant stress of gambling, combined with the toll smoking took on her lungs, left her exhausted and worn out. Amina had always been energetic and full of life, but now she felt drained, physically and mentally. Her skin lost its glow, her eyes became dull, and her once beaming smile faded into a mask of exhaustion.